Um, Yesterday, uh, I was um, I was diving into the concept of relationship. You know how to, if you look at the present moment, there's only relations because in the present moment, when you are in the present moment, there are no um, future and there's no past, and that means you are free of expectations. You are free of um, what used to be or what has to be. That is expectations, isn't it? But but when you're in the present moment, that you just are, and there is just a relation. There's just a heart relation with the being that you are with, not just a human being, but it could be a dog, it could be the forest, it could be the flower, it could be anything. There's just the relation. And when you are in the relation, there's the feeling of often joy, isn't it? Sometimes, oh, of course, we are not in joy, but it is the relation that matters. And today I don't know, I'm in a role, I'm just picking off layers here. And I don't know, I was wondering why people don't come when I invite people. I was like, why don't they? And I ask myself, my higher self, why is that? And I got the answer that, well, I'm not receiving. And I looked into my relationships with friends and, of course, deeper relations, husbands and boyfriends and children, but mostly friends because I was more able to see clear in the friendships, the relations in the friendships. And what I discovered was that I thought I was introvert. You know, the description of an introvert is that um, you have to be alone to um, yeah, to upload your batteries, to get energy. You have to be alone. You can be a teacher, you can be a performer or anything, but in order to upload energy and to revitalize, you need to be alone. As an extrovert needs to or get energy by being with other people. But it hit me that in every relation I have ever had, I was either the receiver or the giver. And when I got, you know, when I met people, I got attracted of their energy, and mostly it was because they could give me something. And I noticed that, and this is just this morning, I've noticed it because I asked myself the question, why is this? Why is this happening? And I noticed that um, when a person went from an acquaintance to a friend, I had a shift of expectations because when people are just an acquaintance, then I had to give. I have to give and be submissive in the relationship because I was in Danish it's called underdanig. I was less worth than the other person. So I had to give and give and give in order to make this a friend. And then when I um, saw the person as a friend, then I just lay flat down and then, okay, now you have to give me, give me, give me, give me. I don't have to give so much back. And then I got a, you know, bad conscience. Oh, now I have to give because I know this is the rules of friendship that one gives and one takes. But it was always, an alert um, kind of being. So it is very hard and stressful for me and my nervous system to be around other people because I had to give and I have to, be aware of what everybody else needs from me. So I couldn't relax. When I were attending a party, I couldn't relax because then I had to help the host. I had to, bring beautiful flowers. I have to do a lot of things just to be there because I couldn't receive being a guest. I couldn't receive just sitting there enjoying being there. I wasn't able to do it. Um, and and what that did to me was that it was so hard for me to be around other people that I needed to be alone in order to recharge myself and just to repeat it over and over again. So mostly I was the victim. I had to give, but then of course I became a parent and a wife, and then I took the part of, but then I have to give all the time. I have to make sure my children are okay. I have to mm, mm, you know meet their needs. I had to guess their needs even before they express them. I had to always to be two steps ahead. So that was very stressful, very hard. And also with my partner, right? It was either giving too much or receiving too much. Because I have also been there where I just, okay, take care of me. But I wasn't conscious about it. I could see that my surroundings was like, oh my God, what a queen! Take care of me. What who do she think she is? But that was what I have been taught, right? Oh, it's so funny how the mind works and how the pattern works. Because I don't see myself as a queen. I don't see myself as having to be taken care of. But that was what I was. That was the behavior I was having. So either I was the queen or I was the slave. So here we go again, the codependency, right? And if you're not doing it well enough, then I, the executioner, will come and take care of that, right? The drama triangle. But I always knew that there was something, off. But today I looked at the concept of giving while receiving. Yesterday I did a channeled meditation for a friend of mine. I'm in a mandala, and I was pushed to, in the end, when I was done giving her my gift, to say that, okay, now I'm giving you this. It was on a platform, and if you would like to support me, if you would like to give me energy back, then you can go on, move your life on Patreon, or you can subscribe here on New Energy YouTube, and you can book one-on-one sessions with me. And I can say that in a neutral way because I just realized that the mantra I was giving from my mother was about Tangen. What is behind your kindness? What do you want from me? Because I've always mistrusted people that were especially kind to me because, okay, you're kind. What do you want from me? That is what I've been taught, but I've never thought about that until today. And of course, then when I have been kind to other people, then I must have had something that I want from them. So I had so much difficulty by just, you know, being kind and receiving kindness because there's always have to be something behind it. And what I've learned today was it blew my mind because of course there's some exchange of energy. Of course there's in the relation there are giving and taking. But if you're only giving and you're only taking, there's no balance. And I realized that, and I know that most you probably know this, but it's totally new from me that in the relation there is energy, there is cooperation, there is learning, there is working together, there is evolving together, there is of course making money together, not of each other but together. And that is where we rise each other. And it's totally new for me because I knew that, cooperation, and but that learning I have from my childhood, that there always have to be, it is a negative what's in it for me. And I wasn't aware of it, but in the last month or two, I have been really practicing in being in the present, in the here and now, and following my intuition. Because there are people out there that want to use me and not give, but I don't have to give it. I really don't, and I don't have to cooperate with them. You see, that is what I subconscious thought, that I have to corroborate, I have to give if they ask. No, I don't. I really don't. And of course, when meeting those people before, I would get angry and I would be the victim and I would be, you know, vindictive because I've been treated wrong. But now I'm a new place because I don't have to be vindictive. I just have to, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna give you that. So move on and go in peace. I love you. I don't have to hate you because you haven't seen what rel relation is. and I am worthy to receive. You know, receive a compliment, receive a gift. Whenever, no, not always. I'm practicing when I'm receiving a compliment to open my heart and just feel it and say thank you. And then I usually give a compliment back. But before that, I use the other compliment back as a shield. The compliment come in ting, and it just, ricochet back because yeah, what you see in me is what you truly are. So so then I don't have to really take it into my heart. And now I'm practicing just opening my heart and receiving. And whenever I feel, going for a walk or something, I just open my heart and receive all the beautiful things around me. I'm always talking about doing on the walk because when I walk, that is where I relax and just, you know, it could be when you're running or driving or whatever, where you are, relaxing. Yeah, it is really so beautiful. And you are beautiful. Yeah, and it is just, it is so crazy how the patterns that we have inherited are controlling our life. But you know what? We have our own will. We have a choice. We have a choice to examine, why am I doing this? And asking that question to myself and be honest, because before realizing this about relationships, I needed to look into, okay, where am I using others? And I have done that. I have relationships where they just, I just let go because now they had to take care of me and they had to make me happy and call me and ask me how I was doing. And they got tired of that. And I have relationship where I was the one calling all the time. I was the one reaching out. And I got pretty tired of that too. So I do believe that we have to go through those processes of being both the victim and the perpetrator and the savior, to truly realize what is going on, to find the middle. Yeah. Okay, that was beautiful. I hope that you find it inspiring, and I hope that you will um, subscribe and follow me and share this message, because I really do believe that a lot of people could benefit from looking into receiving when giving and giving when receiving. Yeah. So on Move Your Life on Patreon, Barbara Pushed and I are having meditations. We are having channeling. We are having this kind of, you know, life hacks. And we have a community, and you're more than welcome to join us. So create the most beautiful day. And yeah, and receive when you're giving.